Gentlemen, ladies and ladies, I don't play this character enough to the point where what I consider to be the easiest clear mark, that being the chest, isn't done yet. And I think I even might have that on the lost. So we're going to try and play this character today. Hopefully get a good run going. Be extra careful. There's no need to go quickly because earlier on I did kind of force myself to get what's it called, rock bottom. So I have boss rush kind of done. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to you guys about a little bit of a DnD story, something I experienced when I was very young, my first ever DnD party, and how that went all types of wrong. Because when I was younger and starting off my little adventure as a DnD enthusiast, I didn't really know what was right and wrong. Like, hindsight being what it is, it's very easy to point out red flags now, which, trust me, I will be doing. But in the moment, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is just how the game is played. Maybe this is normal. Maybe this is like, you know, a good thing. This is what D&D is all about. Granted, we didn't really play Dungeons and Dragons specifically, which I'll get into in a bit, because that's a whole other bag of beans concerning the whole situation. But basically, I was introduced to the concept of tabletop role-playing games by Critical Role, because, you know, obviously I was looking for, I think it started as like me playing Overwatch, and then like something, I saw an interview with the voice actor for formerly McCree, now Cool Cassidy, I think he's called. And then obviously for you D&D nerds, you know that's Matt Mercer. And then there was like a video on the side that was like nerds playing a game, and I'm like, that sounds kind of funny, so I clicked it, and then the rest is kind of history. I started looking for people to play, and I actually ended up finding this group of people that wanted a DM, and I was like, you know what, if I'm getting into this hobby, I might as well start as a DM, because then I can learn, and then I can like figure out what the rules are, and I won't have an excuse to not know, because I have to know. I'm the DM, you know what I mean? And the first red flag came right away. Like I talked to them, and I was like, hey, I'm a new DM, and they're like, yeah, that's fine, and that's all great. The problem was that they wanted to run the first game the next day. Like, I met them and they wanted me to run a game for them tomorrow, which I don't know how I feel about that. There's also the added caveat that they wanted an original story, they didn't want a module, and they didn't want to play an existing tabletop game. Now, what do I mean by that? Like, oh, if you don't have a game, what do you play? They wanted me to create a system for them. Like, that's why I said I don't know if it really counts playing D&D. They wanted me to create a system for them, which, me being a teen and this being the first group of people that I really talked to about tabletop gaming to begin with, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. I'll do my best. And then I spent the entire night creating what was essentially oh my goodness, hello there. Thank you for showing up. Oh, it was essentially a very bootlegged version of, like, I guess, a Dragon Quest type of tabletop. I'll give it to you. So that wasn't great. But, you know, I kept going with it because, you know, I wanted to play. I wanted to see what this was all about. And so they wanted me to make a story and make a system in one day, which, obvious red flag. If you don't understand how that is a red flag, then you probably don't DM yourself. But, like, it's like writing a manuscript for a book and then also inventing the language you write that book in a day, which, you know, not ideal for any new player, for any player, period. But that was my first ever experience with a D&D or D&D adjacent type of thing, so that also obviously wasn't great, but I did it. Like I said, I made a Dragon Quest adjacent type of system where I asked them what classes they want to play, and I made like skill trees for them, and I did my best. I did what I could with the scenario I was presented with. I'm looking for secret rooms here, by the way, so I'm gonna be just vibing for a bit on this floor. I'm pretty confident because I have the pickaxe, so I'm not too scared. There's my shop. Not that I have the money to really make anything great out of it. By the way, second floor. I can get a shout out to my channel member before I forget. Grog, Rectursion, Viperals, and Sylvie. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you want a shout out of your own, the chance to add me on Discord, early access to all my content, and the chance to decide my content by membership only polls and requests, consider becoming a member. You would also support me and my channel. But if you can't do that either because you don't want to or financially, then consider liking and subscribing because that also helps quite a bit. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, so I made them the system. I made them classes. I asked them what they wanted. I asked them what type of archetypes they want to play and everything. And then I made a very bare bones story. Granted, it's cringe. I was like 16, 17 at the time at most. And I am very anime pilled. So like, if this sounds very ow, if this sounds very like, how do I say, what's the word? Cliche, cringe, that you are correct. I basically made an isekai. The concept was that some type of higher power was snatching people from their original dimension, or what I guess D&D nerds would call a material plane, and essentially plucking them into a different world for some reason. Fruity Plum do not. Fruity Plum do not. And people were researching why it was happening, and people were like, you know, trying to fight against it because obviously they don't want to be removed from their family or lose the lives that they've built. And then there was obviously like a cult fanatic group of people that was actively seeking out trying to be snatched away, because, you know, some people will try that. Like, if there's an alien abduction type of thing going on, some people will attempt to be abducted, and you cannot convince me otherwise. So there was that group of people as well. But the TLDR is that all of these people, the party members that is, were snatched away and brought to this new world, and they had no idea why. They had no idea what that world was about or what to do in said world. And they had to figure out why this was happening. Ideally also find other people that this had happened to, so maybe they can form a plan together to go home. Didn't end up happening, by the way, because we only played a single session, which happened for reasons that will be abundantly clear as I continue the story. Where the hell is my secret room, by the way? Found it. But yeah, I made them the system. I made them classes and everything. And then we started playing. They woke up, of course, together, as the best way I could imagine to link the party members together was simply to have them start together, which, you know, isn't the best for story reasons. But again, first story I've ever written as a D&D dungeon master. So they woke up together. They're in the shack, or essentially a small house of a person living in poverty. I can't remember the NPC, but essentially it was like a hermit living on the outskirts of a big city. And they saw these unconscious travelers, so of course you take them in, try to help them. They're kind of shunned from the city nearby, so they couldn't just, you know, walk in there and say like, hey, I found these people, because the citizens don't really like them. But they fostered them, of course kept their belongings. Initially it was like a Aquarius, I like that. It was like a shock thing where, oh, maybe this guy is keeping you captive and solely weapons because you have no weapons on you anymore. But it turns out they're just keeping their stuff in a separate spot, and then they're in bedrooms. It was a very nice old lady or man, I'm not sure anymore. But ooh, this is also great. Eventually, the party steels themselves to confront this person as they heard them messing with what they could gather to be like metal equipment from behind the door, because they were all in a single room, right? And they tried to figure out what was going on, obviously. And hearing this person messing with metal, they're like, oh, this person's like has a knife or a weapon, they're gonna try and kill us. Turns out the person was just making them a meal for when they woke up. A very nice old like, you know, the old nurturing archetype of character, like an old granny or a thoughtful grandpa, like a mentor to main characters, you know what I mean? that type of thing. And so they get out there, see this person made them a nice, beautiful stew, and they eat with the person, kind of discuss what happened, how they were found, and eventually the person tells them about the city nearby, and the party, having no negative connotations with said city, of course, has no problem going towards it. So they do, hoping to find you know, answers, and maybe some other travelers, maybe figure out what they could possibly do to even start figuring out how to get home. Oh my god, I've never seen this layout before. I have never seen this layout before. 4 chests is crazy. And so far, honestly, this is going well. The story is, you know, slow burn type of thing. But, you know, the players are having fun. I'm having fun. Let me grab this on Jacob, by the way. And nothing crazy has happened yet. You know, they're doing pretty much everything I intended them to do, which is also a different point. It's debatable whether or not I should even have an intended, you know, sequence of events as a DM now. But again, I was starting out, okay? But it's going well. I'm happy with myself. The players are having fun. And red flag number 3 now, I guess. The first one's being them on short notice asking me to make a system, and them asking me on short notice to begin with. The red flag. Oh god. No. I hate this room. Red flag number 3 would be the fact that one of the players arrived late, which in most contexts is kind of fine. I don't mind people being late, but it wasn't communicated that they would be late, and the game was being run online, so they could have very easily communicated that they were going to be late. But, you know, that didn't happen. Of course, if you are, it's kind of extra, like, stingy, because they demanded that I get them a system within, like, a day, and then they're late, which I understand that sometimes that can't be helped, but, like, still, come on, that's, you know, that's a little, it doesn't sit right with me personally, to say the very least. But that aside, one person was late. Granted, turned out to be the most stable of all my players, so I'm not mad at that person specifically. The only player that is actually a decent person, they were called Nate. Nate was a very nice guy. He wanted to play a wizard and said it was okay for me to just, you know, take the wizard from DnD. He told me about possibly looking at the conjuration wizard because he wanted to play ice magic wizard. Okay, that's is good, all fine and dandy. The person who was late, actually the nicest person. He never ended up telling us why he was late, but you know, sometimes that's just not your business. Even though you are the DM, like, you don't need to know every detail of your player's, like, life. So I understand. I'm not mad at that. But they get to the city. Nate's there. They're happy. Eventually, the way I wrote Nate's character in was that Nate was being trafficked, human trafficked, and so of course the party, seeing that, was like, we need to fix that. We need to save that guy, save the little ice boy, and so they do that. Of course, there is the suspense of how the NPCs around them will react to that happening, but to their surprise, maybe, or at least their enjoyment, the NPCs cheer them on. And there are some NPCs that are scared about what has just transpired, but a lot of them are cheering, clapping, and are happy about this ice boy being freed. And the NPCs explain that sometimes these antagonistic people, which I forget the faction that I built around the antagonists and what the antagonists even stood for, but the big bads essentially come over and kidnap people or traffic people that they believe could become pivotal parts of their army, because, you know, every big bad needs an army. Oh god, yeah. And so Nate's character, who also, all character names I completely forgot. Nate's character was one of the characters that could have been a very strong asset to the big bad's evil army. And of course, that means that Nate must be strong. And so, of course, the players recruit them to their party, and they begin exploring the city. Nice. Very lucky on the deals there. I'm playing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with myself. This is hard mode, right? Yeah, it is. Magic Scab can go to Jacob because you have more luck anyway. Hello? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. We could also technically go to... I need to not fuck this up. Who gets what? Ain't no way I'm ever putting Esau in melee range. So I guess it's this, realistically speaking. Boom. Bang. I don't know why I used a bomb. That was not necessary at all. I need to figure out how to fight this. So turns out they're in the city. They just freed a bunch of people because Nate was not the only person being trafficked at the time. It's the only one I mentioned because, it's a player character. And they then continue throughout the city, who is now celebrating because someone dared to stand up to their oppressors, basically. And so people are celebrating. They're having a good time. There's like festivals going on and everything. There are food stalls. There are... there's a market going on. So stores that are usually pretty much only inside are being held. Okay, I'm bad. Being held like outside so people can see. Mostly also because, that helps the players understand what's in the city to begin with, which helps. So that's going on. And this is where things begin to go drastically wrong. I won't say it's all the players' fault though. Because, this is a writing mistake that I think I made. Granted, I think it does make sense still contextually, but just because something makes sense doesn't mean it should be done. Basically, what I did was that, obviously, having part of your recruiting army be essentially taken down, and your human trafficking system be like, stopped in a specific city is going to notify the big bad general of said army, which I wanted to be like a big narrative piece where I could introduce as like an expose piece oh god, I'm sorry, introduce the big bad, and we'll get to why that went wrong later on. But for the start, like the first 2 minutes of them being in the city went well. It all begins going downhill once they get to the blacksmith, and I will give you guys a singular hint as to why that's when it starts going wrong. And I think this hint will be all you need to know about the blacksmith to know exactly what happens. And that hint is that I do not like to... I enjoy dissuading or subverting the, let's say, character stereotypes, gender stereotypes. So the blacksmith, oh my goodness, Soul of Eden, Soul of Bethany. I'll take Soul of Bethany on Jacobus. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. And then Soul of Eden, those item pedestals and pictures from the room. From random item pools. That's fine. That is completely fine. I will give you a soul heart as well, and we'll take this Soul of Eden with us. Very, very nice. That's to say, the blacksmith was a woman. And if you know anything about tabletop horror stories, I think you can figure out where this goes from here. Now, they go to the blacksmith. They see a couple things. There's weapons. What the fuck? Damn. I'm chilling right now, gang. I don't know what to do with this information at all. But now I have Archie. That's cool. Wow. There's weapons on display. There's also the ability to get your weapon repaired or commission weapons from the blacksmith. By the way, This is the one of the NPCs I do remember, and I remember it very well because things happen. But I did give her a happy ending in the sense that she is now in my new campaign, still a blacksmith. Her name is Becky. Her store is called the Becksmith. And she's in my new campaign, living a happy life. You know, the campaign where my party traumatized mind flayers. If you've seen that video, then the same party, although not in this story, but like they're the ones who are now in the same world where Becky the blacksmith can live a normal life and a redeemed life. But okay. Anyway, they go to Becky the blacksmith, and there's items on display, there's commissions, there's all types of blacksmith stuff, and there's one case, a weapon case in the back that is on display, you know, defended by all types of magical barriers, and what at first glance seems to be a glass case is actually a very, very strong translucent material that is nigh unbreakable, right? So the only... Ooh, I will take this instead of mush. The only way they can really get, you know, anything of worth out of that case is by getting the blacksmith to turn it off, or essentially breaking down the entire store to find the magical artifact that is acting as like the battery or the powerhouse or the power cell to this, you know, the barrier, this casing, this magical weapon casing. And again, this is where it begins to go wrong. The first thing one of my players does is this player, I actually don't remember this player. I had 4 players. One of them was an ice wizard, that was Nate. There was a woman who played kind of like a dancer archetype, like think dancer from Final Fantasy. A martial class that is based on like buffing their allies essentially, and giving their allies more staying power on the battlefield, giving them giving their allies more power to attack foes with and whatnot. And then there was a lady who really wanted to play a cat girl samurai, which, you know, that's fine. I don't really care. Also ended up making a samurai class for them. It's no big deal. In hindsight, should it be a red flag? I don't know. I feel like it's generalizing to assume that just being a edgy weeb is a red flag, but some people think it is, so I figured I'd mention it. Anyway, the 4th player, who was male, I remember that detail but no other detail, which is also a red flag, decides to seduce the blacksmith, which, you know what, is fine. That happens. The plan was obviously that he would woo the blacksmith, distract her, and while they are, you know, distracted, the rest of the party would scavenge for the power cell, a way to take down this big barrier, right? Also, I need to do a question of the day, which will be, what is sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm really focused on Rakana's story. What is something that you've learned to value more later on in life? For me, that would be breakfast. I had a really nice breakfast. I feel way better than I usually do. When I was younger, I hated breakfast because, like, you know, bread sucks. I don't know why people like bread. Bread is objectively one of the most mid things you could possibly eat. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Bread sucks. Anyway, let me do this. I don't really want... Judgment is fine. I'll take it. Oh, that's what judgment did. I thought it was justice. Oops. Anyway, I'm keeping this Soul of Eden. Wait, Soul of Eden goes random pool, so it doesn't matter where I use it. I just realized. Oops. Rosary is good though. I don't mind Rosary at all. Boom, bang, bop, bada bop, boom. Ow. There we go. No hit Gertzer, please. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I'm focused on not getting hit here because I made one a deal and I don't get it. Unfortunate. Let's do a little bit of this action and then head down to the depths. Wonderful. So the party manages to convince the general public, because keep in mind they're in a city, people can see what they're doing because like the shops are open for this nice little market that has been taking place. And they managed to convince the general public that they're friends with Beck and they're just shutting down the store for a bit to deal with an item that's gone missing. Which, you know, great lie, great front. That's fine. This way they can kind of scavenge around the store without people looking in from the outside and being like, why are you doing that? You know, so great. All good so far. Oh my god. Black Heart Wisp goes hard. And so, in hindsight, if you are someone who is DMing for the first time and your players do something that make you uncomfortable, you should stop them. Why am I mentioning this? Because the player who was in charge of seducing Beck wanted to play it out. Red flag. Especially, which is something I'm not considering to this moment, because they were in their mid-20s and I was like 16, 17 at the time. You know, red flag. So that's great. That's wonderful. That's you know, wonderful thing to have to do to a new DM when you're younger, or when you're older than them, I mean. So I was essentially at the time juggling intercourse with one of the players in roleplay, of course, and you know, playing out the consequences of what the rest of the party was doing, which is completely fine. It's you know, it's great. You guys can steal from a blacksmith. That's cool. That's classic D&D stuff. I don't mind that at all. So that part of it is still fine, but just the other part of it should have been a fade to black. That's all I'm saying. So that happens. They do manage to find the power source that was hidden in the basement. Managed to steal that as well as the weapon that was inside the casing. The person who was in charge of seducing Beck, what is this room? It's just empty. Insists that he is good enough to keep her occupied for, quote, hours and hours. Which, ow. You know, more power to you. I'm happy that you want to play out that fantasy. I would prefer not to. And so I let him, and the party can get out kind of scot-free. The way it's played out is that this person keeps Beck occupied throughout the night, and then like sleeps in the same bed as Beck overnight, and then they wake up together, and then the person acts surprised when the stuff goes missing, as if he had nothing to do with it, kind of deal. Which, as long as that scene isn't played out, is actually okay. That's like a fine plan. But you know, it was played out. And so now the party is split, first of all. One of them has seduced the blacksmith, which is great for them, I guess. And they have a extremely powerful artifact, in the sense that it is a artifact that can potentially power a... I don't want this. Potentially power a... what am I trying to say? But it can power a barrier that can stop pretty much anything, which is fine. I don't mind them having that early. I know some DMs are cringing at the thought of players having a strong artifact that early, but you know, it is what it is. I think it's fine. And more importantly, they have a sword that was important. Now, that will come into play later, because they don't know why the sword was important. They don't even know if it was extremely strong. But it was a katana. Which is a lesson I learned, that if your player uses a certain weapon archetype, make sure they know when something is for them and when something isn't for them. Mistake by me, I acknowledge that. But it was a katana, so they wanted it. And so that's completely fine. They just didn't think about the consequences of what stealing two very, very important relics could possibly mean. Right? So they go on with their day. They eventually end up settling down in an inn, without Mr. Seducer, of course, who will be now labeled as such. Mr. Seducer, it's his name. Oh god. And the three party members that are now in possession of what they do not know as a cursed sword, but is very much a cursed sword, begin to understand the repercussions of having it, as an eye that is nestled on the hilt of that blade sprouts open and begins to essentially like spy on the party. And they know it is doing so because they can see it tracking them around the room as they move. Like, this thing is very inquisitive as a eyeball could be, right? So they know they're being watched. And what's more is that the person who decided to hold it, obviously the samurai kitten girl, because, you know, katana is samurai, begins to feel drained, as if the sword is sucking out her life force. And essentially the negative connotation of owning a weapon of this much power would be the fact that you now have a weapon that feeds off of your life force. So if you drop too low, there is a chance that this weapon straight up kills you. I thought it was cool. Wasn't meant for them, but they have it now, which again, I did not mind. I don't mind my players having strong stuff. What then happens next is that my party, of course, meets what I said earlier to be the big bad, with an exposition about, oh, this is the person oppressing the city. This is the person responsible for, like, you know, stealing people and causing all types of mischief around the city. And so I thought it would be kind of an exposition about this guy is strong. Nobody, you know, dares to stand up to him. And even like the citizens tell them not to. Some of the people even recognize the sword that they have and still tell the party to just give it up. Do not try and fight this person. I will stand by the fact that I did my diligence in warning them not to fight this NPC. And what ends up happening is they reconvene with Mr. Seducer. Is that acid? Sulfuric acid? I think so. They talk about his night, which great, good for them, I guess. Is cool. And eventually they end up trying to meet this big bad evil person, who I eventually also repurposed, not in like motive, but just in character design, like aesthetic character design, to be the antagonist of my main, one of the antagonists of my current campaign. So I guess it's not all bad. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They decide to confront him, which I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously, if players want to, I feel like I could let them and it's not a big deal. But this was also a party of experienced players, so I'm kind of scratching my head as to what they thought would happen in that scenario. I don't know if they wanted to just kind of overpower my judgment because I'm a new DM and also younger than them, so they wanted to like essentially peer pressure me into letting them have a power fantasy, which wasn't what I wanted to do. Ow. But they fight them. Things go wrong, obviously. And the final red flag comes when two of the players begin to flirt with each other, which is, it's whatever, it's fine. People can be attracted to one another. That's obviously okay. The problem is that they kind of mid-fight stopped focusing on the fight and focusing on each other. It's not like their characters were down or dead either, by the way. They were still very much alive and able to play along. They just kind of chose not to and instead chose to like flirt with each other. I believe it was one of the ladies and Mr. Seducer, because obviously it's Mr. Seducer. And you can kind of guess where it goes from here. The problem is that they wanted to incorporate it mid-campaign or like mid-session. This is session 1, by the way. Mid-session and they wanted me to like give them opportunities to essentially roleplay intercourse with each other. And I'm like, why don't you just do that in your own time? But it's a whole story, people. It's a whole goddamn story, okay? But that happens. I reluctantly agree because I wanted to keep playing, and in my defense, not like this at all justifies what they did, but I was kind of right in thinking that I wouldn't be able to play for a long time without them, because after meeting them, because this was in like 2015, 2016, I would not be able to play DnD until like 2020. So it's a 5-year gap between me being able to play tabletop games at all, which is unfortunate. Not that it makes it better, it definitely doesn't. But, you know, that's kind of to relate to the shoes that I was in and what I had to, you know, work with as far as a tabletop community went. I don't think anyone in my city really has a whole community going for very long. I think my party is one of the only ones. So, you know, that's what I have to work with. The session ends mid-fight because the two lovebirds, for lack of a better term, took up so much time that Nate and the other lady, I think it was the dancer lady that was intimate with Mr. Seducer, and Mrs. Catgirl and Mr. Nate the Wizard, understandably were like, you know what, this is taking too much time, I need to leave, which might also just have been telling me that, hey, this is out of our element, this is not what we wanted, and so we're leaving, which I respect completely. I don't think that's what anyone really planned for to happen at all, so I can't really blame. Oh my god, my parents are so slow. Okay, yeah, I have to kind of hey, stop. I gotta kind of lead my shots in Isaac. It's like a long distance sniping in a battle royale game. There we go. There we go. Obviously my Aquarius is doing great work for me right now. There we go. Perfect. Give me both of these. I think I can grab both of these. Right? I'm gonna give the damage to Esau though, just because I think it's a little bit better. Give me this. Get me in here. Give me Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart. Hello there. Who gets this? I mean, damage multiplier. It goes against Empty Vessel, but it's the only negative, right? Homing, damage multiplier, Seraphim. Yes, please. Yes, please. Now one of them has flight and one doesn't, which is you know, not ideal. But that's where the session ends. And we never played again. Nate and Catgirl did reach out to me, I think. Nate definitely, it was one of the two ladies, the one that wasn't busy literally sucking someone off. But nothing ever came from it. We never managed to redo a party or remake a party. Because again, very little people actually playing the game. Granted, it was online, so I'm not sure why that was an issue. I think it's more the fact that, like, I didn't know anyone who played the game, and I think after that experience, I didn't want to do online ever again. But even online, we had trouble for one reason or another finding more people to play with, which I don't really understand in hindsight. I guess I was just too young to realize where I should have looked, which makes sense to me, kind of, sort of. So that's kind of where the story ends. Now, there are some silver linings. Again, a lot of the NPCs ended up becoming actual NPCs that I use still to this day, which I'm pretty happy with. At the end of the day, it was still my introduction to the genre of tabletop role-playing games, so I can't stay mad at that experience. Would have loved to have a better first experience. The overarching story definitely didn't stick either, because again, it was made in a day. You can't really expect me to have it stick to begin with. I can't be proud of something I made in a day, but a lot of concepts from it did end up translating into what would eventually become my very first, technically not my very first, because this story happened, but like my very first D&D campaign that I'm proud of, let's say. So it's silver linings, I suppose. I'm also very happy that I found Critical Role to begin with, because like, you know, that is a whole can of worms that I'm quite happy to delve into. And I'm happy that I found it. I have homing with Aquarius, I just realized. That's really funny. I forgot that that works that way. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, we're chilling. Yeah. Pretty based. Pretty based. Okay. I think that's gonna do massive damage too. Oh boy. Oh boy, it is. Nice. Hello? You die. And what else? You know, a Critical Role, it helped me flex my creative muscle. It helped me honestly begin to set boundaries as a human being for people around me, because like that was not great. But you know, I don't know if I don't know if me being glad that it happened is the right wording for it, but you know what, it made me a stronger, better person, I feel like. So I'll give it that, at least. How about that? That sounds reasonable. But yeah, that was my first ever D&D experience. I think what I want to do is talk more about my positive D&D experiences too, eventually, so that, you know, you guys can be up to date with my party. I know a lot of you like my video on what's it called, is the Mind Flayer incident, as we'll call it. So I'm content to kind of recount that entire campaign from session to session and kind of giving you like the Cliff Notes highlight version. We play for 8-hour sessions. So why do I keep getting the Hermit? Please. We play for 8-hour sessions, so it'll be very diluted, but honestly that's kind of okay, because a lot of what D&D is kind of fluff. It's kind of just, you know, hang out with friends. And so you, to a degree, you have to kind of cut out the fluff, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of live plays. Like I enjoy the concept of them, but I more often than not kind of drop them because my attention span can't handle all the fluff, which it might be a me problem. I fully acknowledge that, but I also think a lot of you understand what I mean. And so I kind of like the idea of diluting it down, having like a short Cliff Notes recap style video about every session of my D&D campaign. And then you guys can also get updates weekly once you guys catch up. If you're someone who's here still after that entire story, that means you're probably interested in it, I would imagine. And so if that is the case, feel free to let me know, and I'll judge how much pull there is for that as we go. Let me go get him Fruity Plum. Fruity Plum has this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I don't know. I enjoy talking about D&D. You guys seem to enjoy it as well, so I can't deny you guys that privilege. Get out of here. Let me quickly find It Lives, and we can go from there, huh? All right, It Lives. It do live. I will make it not live anymore, hopefully, in swift fashion, with not much trouble. I don't think I can hitlist this, simply because bullet hell bosses on this character are the scum of the earth. Genuinely, I don't understand how it's going on. I don't think I ever will. I'm doing surprisingly well though. Let me not. Hey, what the fuck? No. I want this. Yes. Oh my god. Wait. Yes. I actually no hit this. That is insane. I'm the greatest gamer of all time. Let's go. Wow. Didn't think that would ever happen. We're on the Cathedral. We do have a whatchamacallit. Oh god. We have, oh, it's a broken stopwatch. we have whatchamacallit, what a Polaroid. But we also have dark picture, negative, which I hope that means I can access both if I want to. I'm not sure if that's what it means. I'm gonna hope, because otherwise that means we kind of end the run here, which I don't want to do. But oh, hello there. Blister. Justice card. Okay, it's whatever. I'll take this just in case we find like a black market, I guess. Maybe, possibly. Here, Rune's gonna go hard on the chest. Doy. Let me find Isaac real quick. Egad. Squidward. 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 Nice. Homing plus Brainworm goes crazy. I don't know if they even stack, but I'm gonna assumbulate that they do. Bang. Because some of this tier movement is unnatural even with homing, so Brainworm is probably taking some type of effect right now. I need to start going into these curse rooms because I forget that I have Mantle. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after I beat Mega Stand, by the way, because I have a reset button. But like, what do I do with it? Maybe Mother or Beast? Mother or Beast could go hard. Mother or Beast could go hard. Oh, wait, but I can't afford to reset after. I can't do Mega Stand now because there's a risk that I won't be able to reset at all. That's interesting. I guess I'll just go for Blue Baby fight and then afterwards leave. Oh, wait, that kind of sucks. I just realized that doesn't really work the way I want it to. Maybe Archie isn't that great after all. I love Archie, don't get me wrong, but what do I mean, I'm gonna go, you know what, I think I'll leave it a chance. I might go all the way to Delirium, and then if I don't get the, like, if I don't get the Void, then I mean, because what am I really gonna do if I reset? If I reset, then I'd want to go to Mega Stand anyway. You know what I mean? So it's not like Mega Stand is one of those things that you can't really do in tandem with anything else. Oh, I'm kind of realizing the flaw in my planning here. Oops. Whoopsie. Get him, Fruity Plum. Like, look at that sway. That is more than just homing. It has to be. Oh no. Oh dear lord. Please no. Please no. Please no. Leave me alone. Get out. Get out. Get out. Good. How quickly can we destroy Isaac? Are you sped up? You're not, right? Oh, you are. You're definitely sped up. That's not good. That is not good. Hey, chill, man. I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage here, I feel like. Oh, especially with something like this, because I don't know how to dodge out with two characters. I'm rushing them down. I think that's the best play. Here. Oh, yeah. The smooth moves. I need to use Jacob's Tears as well, which is difficult. Macarena. That's been my, like... Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I've never killed him while I was up there. No Void here gives me hope that it might spawn. I could, if Void spawns after Blue Baby, I could do that. And then from there reset. But then I still want to go to Mega Stand, so it doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, no, this whole debacle just doesn't really make much sense. Bomb Friend, no. Mother's Wiggius. You have more luck. We'll do that. We'll give that to, you get this. You get this. Boom. Anemic. Range up. We'll give you range. Pop. I'm not giving that to Esau. You're crazy. Butterbean and damage up. I'll take the damage up on Esau. All right. Let's find Blue Baby. Maybe make it a quick one. You never know. Oh, dear Lord. Hopefully make it a quick one. But also one where I can live. Those two need to be coinciding with one another. Ooh, secret room. Maybe a key beggar? Oh, just super greed. Unlucky. Yeah, no, we shred. As long as we have, like, I don't even need the money here. As long as we have, like, a grounded enemy, we shred them. Because of Aquarius. Aquarius is broken. But if they're in flight, our DPS does sink down significantly. Boom, boom. Ideally, what happens is we beat Blue Baby. We go beat Megastan. Megastan spawns the Delirium portal. We beat Delirium, and then we can Archie. That is our magnum opus. That's the best thing that could happen to us. I thought you were dead. I was waiting for the death animation to play. I was wrong. I'm sorry. There. Get out of here. Chest? No chest. I am running low on health, which is a little scary. I don't know if you guys count as grounded. I would not assume that you do. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, chill. Hey, bro. I think you do count as grounded, actually. Weird. It looks like you'd be It looks like you'd be floating. Okay. Where do I go from here, even? Get out of here. Get out of here. I actually like this combination. Ipecac, Sacred Heart. One of the only times I'm comfortable using Sacred Heart. Where the hell is my boss? I've gone in a circle. I feel stupid. Magician card goes hard. Let's find the boss. It must be somewhere. It can't be nowhere because that's not how the game works. Stop spawning big bombs. I don't like them. Stop! Thank you. Appreciate it. Wonderful. Oh, I went every single direction except the right one. Classic. Classic. Ooh, if this boy drops chest for us, that could be good as well. Maybe. Oh, Bibble. That does nothing for us. Cool. Do this. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna probably skip over to me finding the boss fight. Because realistically speaking, I don't know if these regular fights will be too scary. I am kind of running low on Jacob health, which isn't ideal, but maybe I'll find some more soul hearts along the way. Esau's fine. We have the mantle on him, so obviously it's gonna be okay. But Jacob is scary. Jacob's state is scary. Okay, Jacob's state is very scary, actually. I take it back. Let me go grab the double heart. I need to backtrack to be safe. Alright, gang, it's Blue Baby time. This is the first installment of a boss fight and void gambling. We actually don't want it to spawn here, is the crazy thing. Because I guess we could do Delirium into Mother. That is technically a possibility, but I made it this far with the key pieces that I kind of just want to do, you know, Megastan. Also, the freaking slowdown comes in clutch. No void here. That's good. Let's go fight Megastan. See how that goes. That could also be very huge. I also think that Megastan usually has like really, really good rewards. Where is my starting room? Also, I find it kind of crazy that this room isn't technically real, because you look on the map, it's obviously a 1x2 room based on layout. Or is it? No, it isn't. It isn't. I don't know why I thought it was. Has anyone else ever thought that? Did you thought that was a long room? Also, let me do this for Magician card. Don't you go beaming me up. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Bad, 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 bad. This is horrible. Don't beam me. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Pop with beam again. Yeah, figured. Pop with homing doesn't work, I feel like. I just realized. Not that it matters. I don't think pop is the greatest thing in the world to begin with. I guess it just means whenever somehow I do end up missing because of somehow, then it kind of lingers and can maybe do something in the future. Also, god damn, what is going on? Please, 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 please. My DPS ain't as high as I want it to be. I guess it never is for Isaac players, huh? Okay, okay, chill. I'm glad Esau's taking these hits though, I'm gonna be honest, because Jacob is way lower. And it just helps me kind of, you know, sync them up. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but... Okay, homing here means my shots are being deflected to the side. I can't really actively target the head consistently. Bad, 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 bad. Okay, there we go. Halfway, that's good. And we should be no problem at all. especially with monstrance, even if he does get close. That said, oh boy, if they get close and make me bomb myself, that could be an issue. Kind of like you. Stop. No, no, please. I have anemic. Anemic's good. Anemic is chilling. It's not homing because it's on the wrong character, but it is an item. Okay. At what point do I press Q as a panic option? I'm not sure. It is something to consider. Maybe if one of them gets onto 1 heart, I can press. Ooh. There's a heart here. Oh, I'm fucked. I can't. No. Okay. Now Esau is lower suddenly. Oh boy. Oh, okay. That's not cool, buddy. Give me this. We need to keep Jacob safe. Beautiful. There's 1. Number 2. Didn't be too hard. Yep. Diagonal beams. It's kind of crazy to me that they have these sprites, by the way, and don't let you get key pieces from devil rooms. Like, I don't know why. Like, they have the angel sprites, obviously. But for some reason, you can't get, like, devilish key pieces. I don't know why that's the thing. I know there's a mod for it, but, like, that seems like it would be a base game thing. Especially because the enemies themselves, like the dark angels, are base game. Like, I just fought them, right? Ow. That's bad. Luckily, I think if Jacob's in front, he takes the hit, which is kind of huge. Yeah, rush him down. This should be it. Nice. Okay. Stand 2. Should be simple. Also, I'm gonna check. Jesus Christ. Bad. What, Arky? I have to. I pretty much have to. Esau's in front, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing this. Well, I don't know where I'm going, but I guess I'll see you guys once. I might die immediately, by the way. That is a possibility. Keep that in mind. That is 100% a possibility. Book of Revs. Savior. Wonderful. Give me this. We're gonna do this. And then, just 5. I guess I'll see what boss I do next, huh? See you guys in a bit. Quick update, I have double Soul of Eden from 1 treasure vault. I'm still just on floor 2, but I just wanted to share that. That seems pretty base to me. Again, I don't know if I'll ever make it anywhere. I'm going for the beast for now to see if I can get that to work. I am still thoroughly full clearing because I can get things like 4.5 volt, which could be kind of huge. Give me this. That's very good quality of life. The less enemies I have to deal with, the better, honestly. Plus, I think we're almost close to Beelzebub, so spiders and flies being friendly, goated. Absolutely goated. There we go. I guess they're not friendly. They can't really hurt me. It's close enough. I am at a predicament. Obviously, I have D6 here. I have a Forget Me Now, though, and I also have Book of Revs. I think the first thing I want to do is this. Transfer Book of Revs over to Jacob, so I can at least use it. And then maybe Forget Me Now isn't the play. Or maybe Book of Revs isn't the play. What if I get one more charge? I can always find Book of Sin, which is arguably just a better version. Or I can just do that. No, that works. That's perfect. That is actually perfect. I'm going to grab Forget Me Now. I'm going to grab it on you. I'm going to reroll Book into Leech. I'd like Leech. Leech is good. Can we get more charge? Maybe. And then at some point I Forget Me Now, which I don't really know at what point that is. But it'll happen eventually, okay? I can get extra loot somehow. I don't know how, but I can. And I'm determined to do so. The biggest thing I'm looking for is like explosion immunity for both of my boys, which I can kind of, I feel like y'all know why. That's not exactly a hard thing to put 2 and 2 together for. Give me first of all, give me this. Oh, give me there's a battery in the shop I'm gonna grab so I can get a reroll for my potential diddly do angel room. He infinity and d6 at the same time. Honestly, that just means 2d6s for my goals, and I think I will take that happily. Can I like, it's like boom, boom, perfect, perfect. Okay, that's what's in here. Oh, more importantly, what's down here? Now that we can roll the hell out of these things. Mama Mega. Mama Mega. Oh wait, I already did boss rush and hush. Damn it, I got excited for a second. Do we roll this? Being active doesn't do anything. Boom. Chaos. Chaos. That is kind of good. I don't mind Guppy's hairball either, by the way. I think that can also be very, very good for us. Deep Pocket's also very, very good for us. We're making schmoves here, people. We're making schmoves. Our angel deal chance doesn't matter too much anymore, but it is technically still, there's more items that we can get. Range ups here on our sword bow are also great, so we don't explode ourselves every time. Key bomb. Wait, who has the bum? We can get mega bum. I actually don't want boxer friends either, so it's just bum. Nice. Okay. Item room not found yet. Let's go get that. All right, blank card ain't it, but we have a double roll here. Bang. Mom's razor. Bang. Okay. Who gets this? Oh, who gets this? I feel like it must be Mr. Saw, right? Or like who is this better on? I feel like Jacob's already good. I'm giving it to Jacob. Esau is already strong. I think Jacob can benefit from it more. I just need to give all the controversial items, like the items that raise things but also lower things, to Jacob now. Also things that are like stacking, like a Deadeye or Epiphora or a Soy Milk or a Polyphemus. Stuff like that. All for Jacob. All for Jacob. I also need to remember not to reroll them because they're actually kind of goated on the character now. Assuming I remember to use them. One more bum and we got super duper bum, by the way. Which is also giga goated, as the kids say in France. We have a library which we can double reroll a bunch. Pierce size, range, shot speed, spectral. I have spectral, I have piercing. This ain't it. Let's go this. Chalky Milk, Beelzebub. I want to be greedy with this. Over in my spiritual. I want to be greedy with this so bad. I'm going to be. Let's full clear. Let's full clear. More stuff. I'm blowing myself up so much, but it's fine. We're getting so much health back anyway. I'm still full health. I'm the best. Oh, this is so good. This run is so good. One of the best runs ever. Only thing that can make it better is like fucking Sacred Orb or something. Daddy Longleg is great. I'll give that to Jacob because Spider Baby. Ooh, hello, free secret room. I'm not looking for my secret rooms enough. I definitely should be because like they're free, but I'm very, very lazy. So, oops. Anyway, boom, bang, bop, bang, bop. Oh yeah, the spiders are friendly. Oh, the spiders are friendly. Ooh, active items can be overcharged and used twice. Very good item. Very good item. What's on here? Cat Onintales. No, wait. Wait. If I pick this up and then I put it down. Wait. Wait, I fucked up. I want you with this. I want you with this. That's a +2. Then I want Brainworm on you. And I want Petrified Poop on you again. And then you should keep the damage up. Okay. Right? Yeah, okay. I need to remember to use trinkets as well. That did kind of ruin my money, so I'm not going to roll anything there. But that is important to keep in mind. That is very important to keep in mind. Anyway, let's get back to farming charge so we can roll something. This is depths 1, so brownie should be no biggie. Especially with, yeah, no, good, we're good. Little baggy and bombs. Really, really bad items for us, all things considered. What if I grab the items in there and then roll the boss room item because they're objectively kind of worse. Let's do this first, of course. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'll just grab whatever's in here. I use like Papa Fly and Conjoined Progress, I thought, which is decent. Chalky Milk. I don't. Do I want Chalky Milk? It's all for you regardless. Sure, I'll take Beelzebub and Chalky Milk. I'm spamming anyway because Esau has what's it called? The Sacred Sword, Spirit Sword. So it's kind of fine. No biggie. Let's double roll these and then head out. Maybe get something nice. Maybe single roll. Could be something good the first time. You never know. Bang. Day. Ooh, wait. Ipecac. My brain. Ipecac plus Dr. Fetus equals bomb immunity. Someone told me that. I need to know if it's true. I need to know if it's true. It's fucking not. It's not. How? What? Is it not? Is that not the case? What? No, surely. Epic Fetus plus Ipecac equals jack shit. What? Am I getting something wrong? I'll get... wow. I guess I did get something wrong. Let me know in the comments if I fucked up somehow. Maybe it doesn't count because I am spirit sorting it, which doesn't really make sense to me. All things considered. Give me this. Give me back to this. Yeah. Oof. I guess I'll head out. Okay. Item room. We get mom's contact, which is good. Let's see what's in the arcade. Okay. No. Oh, you guys are so loud. Boom. Bang. Virgo. I'll give that to Jacob for some, that was Esau. I don't even know which one is which anymore. Oops. Skill issue on my part, assuredly. Let's see what our shop has, maybe? Oh, that is... Give me... Let's check this first. Just in case. Yeah, no, that's not great. We'll do this. A little bit of that. A little bit of that action. And then, realistically speaking, I could just... Ooh. Soul Heart? No Soul Heart. Could just clear rooms by, like... What's it called? Ignoring them, pretty much. Hermit. No, thank you. I just need to make sure that Jacob doesn't take damage so I can get a deal, potentially. Because it is at max potential. The deal's at max potential. Speed. Perfect. We got the double here. I want damage on you. I did that wrong. No, I did it right. I did it right. And then... Okay. Sandwich. Let's get to D6. Blow you up. Okay. Beautiful. Now I have two things to roll. Q. Monstrous Tooth. This. I'll take Blue Map. Blue Map's good. And then health for her. Jacob, I guess. Which one's Jacob? You. Nice. And then we... And then I want to get rid of this one because you keep the stat up. Never mind, didn't work for some reason. It's fine. Anyway, Gehenna, then Ascent, and then this video should be done. This started as an Isaac, as a DnD story time, and now I'm just destroying this run because I'm goatedly strong somehow. Here we go. Go crazy, bum friend. Maybe give me something nice. Myosatosis is a very pretty trinket, just not a very good one. Wiggle a worm. Give that to you. Put the tears up and then drop it, cause yeah. Beautiful. Ooh, thank you. What's that? All right. Gehenna conquered. We got ourselves a mighty fine holy water for our troubles. And bookworm on both characters now. Esau already had it, but now Jacob does as well. And we're ascending. This should, keyword should, be pretty doable. Assuming I don't mess up completely. And maybe even pretty quick. So let's see if that is the case. Okay, might speedrun this a little bit. Nice. Nice. There we go. Depths 1, baby. I don't know if Forget Me Now has any type of connotation for the Ascent. I would assume not, because oh, Arrow Walk. Damn. I'll take I don't even want to speed up, honestly. I have a big Ascension Fly on my team, which is pretty... Oh, he died. Rip. Beelzebub kicked in for that, but he's gone now. Unlucky. If there's any items left behind, I guess I could roll them. But I think I did leave any behind. What are we on? We're on Caves 1, by the way, so this is going pretty quick. Ooh, thank you. Red hearts are the main issue we have right now, because any soul heart I find can't really even be used at all like that, because Esau isn't the one taking damage, because, you know, what you call it? Ooh, nice. The mantle, right? So that's a little unfortunate. But as long as we go into home with full health on Jacob, I think we definitely got this. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. There we go. Oh, hello, Columbus. There we go. Play it cool. Get you this, buddy. Give me scissors. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just need to find where to go. There we go. Thank you. Am I in basement 1 now? Yes. Beautiful. I can play you. You give me health, potentially. I can't see what you're giving me at all. This is a big ol' woofy. Oh, wait. Yes, I can roll this. I can roll this. Boom. And boom. Yeah. Okay. This is for Esau. Jacob. I meant Jacob. I swear. Damn it. Oh no. Health is a problem. Health is a big problem. I should have taken leech. No. Oh, baby. Ooh, a rollable item. Do I get... I definitely get enough charge to roll. Oh. Hearts. Please. Nice. Genuinely huge. Can I get a bone heart? No, I can't. Okay, it's fine. Hanged man. No, thank you. Can't get a bone heart. One more room. And then we can... Someone has a bone heart. Someone got a bone heart. Who? Whereas I can't even see the other one of the two because they're huge. Jacob's huge. I can't see Esau. Anyway. Roll the Jibbabug. See what we get. Boom. Okay, linger bean. Boom. Juicy sack. Give me that on you. Give me the spider baby and the Beelzebub now. I like that. Okay. Where the hell is my ending? Or my start? Whatever you want to call it. Surely right here. Thank you. Okay. We are in fact going into home with full health. That is kind of huge. I will take... Stop my toe. Oh god. Oh, D100. Jeez. No thank you. I have stubbed my toe. I am in pain, but I will power through. Okay. This... very doable all of a sudden. Am I... The sword becomes a lightsaber that can reflect enemy shots. I can't say no to a freaking lightsaber, man. Yeah, that's cool. I like lightsabers. I can reflect enemy shots. Okay. Now, our main problem is blowing myself up. Genuinely. And getting desynced. What are you aiming at? What are you... Bro. Stop. That's a hard pass for me, bud. I need you to not do that. Stop. Oh, it's because the spirit sword is knocking back. Bad. I'm going insane. Dogma. Get Dogma out. Our DPS is good. DPS good. I can't dodge this shit. I can't dodge at all. You're fine. Keep it going. It's fine. It's fine. Beat his ass. I get full healed for the next fight, right? Get out. Yeah. Full heal me. Full heal me. Full heal me. Please. 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 I get full healed, right? Surely. That's not exactly. That's not. That's maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, but I do have. Frick, I don't have shit, bro. Pop plus chocolate milk is good. I will admit. I can reflect shots too, which is kind of huge. Give me them synced. Give me them synced. Give me them synced. I'll use projectiles for now. I want Esau in front. Not bad. Not a bad first fight. Also, Pop, low-key going crazy right now. Let me reflect it. Yes. Yes. Let me reflect it. Yeah. Let me reflect it. Yeah. Huge. Huge. Also, does Beelzebub work on these? It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. 2 for 2. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's not great. Oh god, help. Oh no, help. I need this guy to be dead. I need this guy to be dead. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is the worst part. This is the Nope, no. I'm desyncing them so much. Too much. No. Okay. What do I do? How do I don't do that. Whatever it is, just don't do that. Well, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I think it was a valiant attempt. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you really enjoyed, hit the notification bell, share with your friends, and consider becoming a channel member for early access to all my content. Well, all the stuff I mentioned earlier. It's been a long video. I hope you enjoyed the story as well. And be safe, guys. Love you guys. Be safe. I love you guys. Be safe. I love you guys. Hey.